Alrighty, back with a third episode of the Digimon World 2. If you recall, in the last episode, I completed my first mission, and also got, there we go, got two more Digimon, Mr. Krabs and Wally. Wally being Gabumon, and Mr. Krabs being a Crabmon. So yeah. Now this episode we're going to first off get my Digibeetle a little bit more upgraded. And we're also going to complete one of the two missions we were given in the last episode. That'll be good for today at least. So yeah. Upgrade. There we go. It's been upgraded to Crabbat 2. I now have 200 battery power, which is nice. That's not what I want. I don't want to know about anything. I'm sorry about this. I didn't mean to do this. I thought this was a person. Oh wait, no, I know where I want to go. I'll explain once I get there if it's what I remember it to be. Digimon Center. Sometimes this place will have Digimon that you can like adopt. They're not actually right there. I think they're with this lady. Let's see. Oh, it's a trade that they do. That's right. Snow Agumon for Toy Agumon. Yeah, I don't have one, so I can't get Snow Agumon. But they'll sometimes have trades there, and it's actually pretty nice. But we're actually more worried about our mission, so let's go ahead and get on the road. So yeah, I've actually been enjoying this quite much. It's always nice to go to a blast from the past. But as you see on the map, there are now 4 dungeons. This one right here being the training one. This one being the one that we just did last episode, and then we got video and disc domains. I don't really remember which one's easier to do first, so we're just gonna go to the left and do disc domain this episode. As we can see, start off with there's the 2 Betamon right in the room that we spawned in. And since my Digimon needs some training, so I figure why not take him on, right? Because as you can see, Angel's level 4, Wally's level 3, Mr. Krabs level 1. Because I forgot to put Mr. Krabs in the party before that boss battle at the beginning of before the boss battle of last episode. So yeah, I wish there was actually a way for me to speed up the PSX, but there's not. So you'll just have to deal with the slowness of these battles, which I do apologize for. So yeah, Angel grew a level, that's good. I don't remember when I get my Digivolutions. I wonder if Digimon, Digibeetle, Angel. I don't remember. I don't think I can. Oh, I think I have to do it back at the back on the base. I don't remember when they digivolve or anything, so I guess I can look at that when I inevitably have to go return from running out of battery. That'll happen quite often until I get like a better battery, or until I upgrade my battery more, which will be a while. So yep. Also, last episode I apparently forgot to edit the audio and put in some transitions in the video, and I didn't realize until after I uploaded it. So I didn't really want to upload it again, so that was fun realizing that. Yeah. So I apologize for that as well. What Digimon is over there? Snow Gaburymon and Gaburymon. I think I'm in the virus section, which I don't really care too much about because obviously I'm Data or Vaccine, one of the two. Oh, I just attacked the same one, two of them. That's fine though, because Gaburymon's actually fairly strong. Boy. So yeah, how have you guys been doing? I haven't like done much lately. Been working a little bit here and there, just whenever the home baseball team is playing here. Because I work for the baseball team whenever they have a home game, which is nice. I do camera work for them, and I enjoy it, so. Honestly, now thinking about it, I probably should have done video domain first, because the virus, if you're playing Data, virus is kind of hard to take on. Oops. Oh well. Hopefully I don't black out. Oh boy. What to talk about? I might actually just like cut this out, maybe. I'm not entirely sure, because this battle is actually quite long. I think after this battle, I'm actually gonna go back, use the autopilot to go back and go to the video domain instead, because yeah, this is gonna be a pain in the butt, considering how like low level I am right now. Anyway, I do apologize for that. Now that I know which one I want to go to, is probably better off. Yeah, we're gonna do the video disc in this episode, but before I do that, I'm gonna go check something out. Because I believe here you can check your Digivolution status, if I'm not mistaken. DNA, Digivolve, or Digivolve. Obviously want to Digivolve. It doesn't tell me when I can Digivolve though. can't digivolve. Hold on, I'm gonna pause and resume. Sorry about that. I wanted to check what levels these guys evolve at, or digivolve at. And they actually digivolve at level 11. Using this DP here. For Patamon, there's like 4 different options of Digivolution, depending on how much DP you have, which is this number right here. So with 0, Patamon actually doesn't evolve to Angemon, but instead to Ninjamon. So that'll be interesting and annoying. But yeah, so that'll be a while before I can Digivolve or anything. Anyway, off I go. Make sure I have items. Stuff. I should probably get some more items. Unless I have some here. Okay, I should probably get 1 HP disc and another Digivice. If I can, that is. Buy. I'll get one of those and one of these. There we go. Off I go now. Back to the main gate. And then off to the video domain, not the disc domain. Because I don't think I'm ready for the disc domain just yet. Because as I said, Data Digimon actually have a hard time against the virus. And if I'm not mistaken, video domain is actually vaccine, which Data Digimon have an easier time with. So this will be good. Yeah, Biomon, like I said last episode, is actually fairly weak, so this should be a one-shot. No, never mind. It's almost a one-shot. But yeah. The only problem with this is that having 3 Digimon decreases like the amount of experience you gain. Sort of, it's kind of like Pokemon in that sense that the experience is shared among. So like where you normally get 9, you get 3 or something like that. I'm not very good at like explaining or anything. You know. I know not many people will be watching this, but like, if people in the future find this and be like, oh, this guy played Digimon World 2, that's unique, and wants to like watch this, you know, it'd be pretty cool. I check my views usually once a week or so, see if I'm doing well. Usually I'm not, because I'm a small channel. But, you know, that doesn't really bother me too much. I do this mostly for my enjoyment. Just simply because I do enjoy doing this kind of stuff. And who knows, maybe I will be doing this for a living one day. Maybe not this exactly, playing games, recording and putting it out there on YouTube, but you know, making videos and working for a company that does this sort of stuff, you know, that'd be awesome. That's like my dream job. working for a place like Rooster Teeth, where you know you're making videos, playing games of like Achievement Hunter, and doing that sort of stuff. That would be like my dream come true in terms of jobs. But like, that's a pretty far out there dream. That may or may not happen. But right now, I'll enjoy my life as a camera person for the jobs that I have, because I really do enjoy doing that. You know. Oh, come on, really a dead end? That's the problem with the dungeons. Sometimes they'll have dead ends, making you use more of your battery, which is really annoying. Let's check out this thing. And as you notice, that treasure chest had a booby trap on it, but if you have the right parts, you can actually disable them. And oh man! And look, if you notice, this ground right here is different color, yellow. That's actually a trap, and when you step over it, you lose 50 HP, which kind of sucks, but you know, sometimes has to happen. You can also get parts that negate that as well. That's not the button I wanted to press. I'm gonna forget about the item that's way over there, because my battery's already running low on my Digibeetle, and I don't really want it to, you know, run out, and I have to go back early. Or earlier than I want to, anyway. But it's gonna take a while to actually get up to level 11, which is ridiculous to say the least. Oh, he missed. Oh well. Missing happens. It's really annoying sometimes, but you can't really get around it. Because RNGesus is not with us all the time. I wonder if I have an EP pack that I could use. I always find it interesting that this game, if you've been noticing, whenever you use an attack, the Digimon uses the Japanese saying of it. But when you select it or stuff like that, it shows the English version. And I assume that's probably something with like the settings, would be my guess. Also, you can do this to make Digimon come to you. Just press the X button, or in my case, the E on the keyboard, to make them come to you. We're gonna take out Digimon first. I think Angel and Wally should be good enough. Oh, come on, really? You missed your attack on Digimon? That's cool. But like I said earlier, that happens. It's annoying, but it does. I think that attack actually has like a small chance to put you to sleep, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, as you're starting to see, the Digimon that appear sometimes have friends, which is nice. But it's still not the biggest of challenges right now. The only real challenges are like the bosses, later dungeons. Speaking of Digimon, Tentomon is a vaccine as well. Come on. I don't know why they don't just go in a diagonal as well. I don't think they actually ever do go in diagonal. I guess the AI was never meant to go diagonal in this game, which is interesting, really. I don't know too much about the development of these games. I wish I did, because that'd be pretty cool. But unfortunately I don't know too much about this sort of programming. It's gotta be pretty intricate though, if you think about it. But we'll finish off the Tapermon, and that'll be the end of this battle right here. Which would be nice. I just want to get to the boss of this, of the video domain. Unfortunately, I'm probably gonna have to go use autopilot to get back. So I'm getting pretty low on energy points. I don't know if I have an EP boost, but I will take a look at that as soon as... Oh. Well, there's the warp for this one. That's status. Well, items, thank you. I do have an EP pack, look at that. But we can go to at least the next floor. I don't know if we'll still manage to get to the boss or not, but... I think the hardest part about this game really is the running out of battery, because some dungeons are really long, and you have to have a really good battery to get to the end. Like, I think one of the dungeons I had, when I was a little kid, I had like a 500 battery, and that still wasn't enough to get to the end of the dungeon, to the boss. Which is really annoying, but, you know, can't really be avoided too much. You can try to avoid it, but it's kind of hard to do. And then you have to worry about your Digimon losing HP, and then also running on traps. All the fun stuff that you have to worry about while traveling out, and hopefully not being destroyed. But thankfully, when you level up, your Digimon regain their MP and their HP. Oh, bollocks. As you saw, I ran onto a landmine, so that caused my Digibeetle to not be able to... It basically became confused, and I had to figure out the directions that it was using. But now we're at the boss, or the final thing for this. And hopefully I'll have enough EP to get myself over to the boss. And it looks like I do. So yeah, wish me luck. Is Kakatorimon the turkey? Kakatorimon like, "You're after my shiny treasure, aren't you?" And we're like, "What? What are you talking about, bro?" Yeah, we're just like, we're here to destroy you, bro. No hard feelings, I hope. But yeah, I have 3 Digimon this time against it, so hopefully it'll go well. if I lose, I'm probably just gonna pause the video and come back. And once I like get to the battle again, because I don't want you to see me going through the whole labyrinth again. That'd be silly, wouldn't it? The Kakatorymon's actually fairly powerful. And I think some of its attacks have a chance to paralyze you, which is really annoying. But you can't really do anything about that either. Thankfully, I've got some HP ups, or HP healing thing items. Words are hard, man. Words are very hard. But I think it'll only take 3 volleys of the attacks to actually beat this Kakatorymon. But this is the level that I'm at, which is 6, 6, and 5. See, there's the paralysis right there. 6, 6, and 5 is actually decently good enough to beat Kakatorymon. And unfortunately, I'm probably gonna have to do, or there's gonna be some fun times in disc domain. It actually takes a little bit more to win that domain. Anyway, let's see here. I think he's about to 3rd health, possibly lower. Oh, yeah, definitely gonna win after this volley of attacks. Unless, like, all 3 miss, which would be unfortunate. But it doesn't look like that's gonna happen, so that'll be the end of this battle. I'll be able to go off back to my leader and report in. I don't remember if I actually report in or if I report in after I do both of them. So just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna return back to the leader and talk to them. But we're like, yeah, beat the boss Digimon, and then the Kakatorymon actually dropped a part, which is kind of like the shining treasure that it was talking about. But yeah. That's the video domain. It's not the most difficult early on, though you do want to make sure you're like at least level 5 with all 3 Digimon. Otherwise, you will have a little bit of trouble with it. When I was a kid, I think I tried it with 1 Digimon, because at the time I didn't know how to like words are hard. How to capture Digimon. So I did with 1 Digimon, my starter, and that was interesting. Oh, I guess I do have to. I guess I don't talk to her until after after both are done. Hey, talk to me. Here we are. That guy just talks about the part that I just got. Doesn't really say much about it though, which is kind of annoying. I think before I end off this episode, I'm going to show you the inside of the Tamer Club here. It's basically like, I don't know, your sort of strip club sort of thing. I don't know really how to explain it. It's very, it's interesting. Let's just put it that way. This Tamer Debbie hints at a place that we'll actually see later on in the Let's Play. But yeah, I think we're good to end the episode off. I want to look at one last thing before I do end the episode off, which is a see if there's an item box upgrade that I can get. Like a bigger item thing. Memory. Doesn't look like there are. Yeah, he doesn't have the new or better items yet. Must be after the disc domain is done. But for the disc domain, before I do it, I do want to go ahead and upgrade to battery 4 and have 400 battery power, because the disc domain's a lot longer if I remember right. But yeah, I'll go ahead and get on out of this place, save, and that'll be the end of this episode. I hope you are enjoying this Let's Play as much as I am. I really enjoy doing these older games like this. I'm still trying to figure out what my next Let's Play after this one will be. But this one won't end for quite a while, so yeah. Whatever. I didn't mean to say it twice, but we'll do it anyway. I hope you're enjoying. Like I said, if you enjoyed, please leave a like. I would greatly appreciate it. If you don't like it, just go ahead and dislike it, and tell me why in the comments. So yeah. Until later, guys. Peace out.